palace, I need a horse. If you want gold, then I am the source. I need a crown, I need a sword. I got my team, we going to war. You are my kids, you be my pawns. We don't relate, you taking a loss. I am a king, give me the throne. I need a queen, she better than most. I need a palace, I need a horse. If you want gold, then I am the source. I need a crown, I need a sword. I got my team, we going to war. You are my kids, you be my pawns. We don't relate, you taking a loss. I am the king, I need a throne. Get on the track and I kill it, I'm gone. Never gonna get me out of my zone. Everyone always calling my phone, sending a song they want me on. I be saying no, we are not the same. I'ma let them know, run up in the game, never lose control. I've been on my way, I'm incredible. Damn, work every day of the week, that mean I'm becoming a beast. Everyone coming for me, I'm Curry for 3. You know I'm the top of the league, nobody taking my spot. You ready or not, but Zanji be bringing the heat. And my life's complex like academics. I'm a paramedic when I write a lyric, cause I'm always checking for the beat. I be rapping in my sleep, nothing worth having is free. That's what mama telling me, never been scared of defeat. I'm putting my heart on the line, what's going on inside my mind, I can't explain it, but I've been telling my story, I hope they all get it. I'm always ahead of the rest and I am the king. Give me the throne, I need
Well, the time is near for Oleksander Usyk and Daniel Dubois to take the ring and duke it out. Many people have come out and said who they thought will win this fight, with Anthony Joshua saying this.
On Daniel Dubois against Oleksander Usyk, realistically, has he got any chance? We've got 30 seconds.
Of course he has. Look, it's a tough ask, of course. You know, the thing with Usyk is he doesn't depend on his power to knock you out, he depends on his skill. That's why it's a tough ask, because he's going to box rings around you if you let him. Dubois, good luck. Don Charles, good luck. Great British boxing, good luck. We potentially might have a heavyweight championship back on our soil.
And other people like Daniel's former coach saying that Daniel has a chance at beating Oleksander Usyk if he throws a lot of punches to hopefully land a knockout punch. Deontay Wilder would peep in his thoughts on who would win this fight, and let's just say he was more blunt about it than Anthony Joshua was. But before we get any further into the video, make sure to subscribe for more boxing news. Deontay Wilder, former WEC champion and a top heavyweight contender, through vigorous knockouts, and he would put on an evil villain arc side to him, painting himself as a bad guy in heavyweight boxing. He would ultimately lose to Tyson Fury in a matchup of 3 fights, losing 2 of them. His most recent fight was against Robert Helenius, and he would win by his stunning knockout. Ever since then, there has been talks on whether or not Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder would fight. So far, it's yet to happen, and Anthony Joshua would keep boxing, beating both Jermaine Franklin and Robert Helenius. That leads us to now, where on August 24th, Deontay Wilder would give his opinion on Oleksander Usyk and Daniel Dubois. Boxing Social would release the article and stated that Malik Scott, Deontay Wilder's trainer, would predict an early finish for Oleksander Usyk. Deontay Wilder would mention, "I think so too. I think he's going to end up with a knockout, maybe 8-round knockout, once they feel each other out," and stuff like that. This assessment is pretty fair, even though this would mean it would be Oleksander Usyk's first finish since stopping Chaz Witherspoon. Which, to be honest, I think if Oleksander Usyk keeps the pressure up like he did against Anthony Joshua, then it's a real possibility unless Daniel can't answer back with a shot that will hurt Usyk. Daniel's best shot at victory is the knockout, like I mentioned in a different video. It's highly unlikely Daniel can outbox Oleksander Usyk, especially after watching Usyk's performance against Anthony Joshua. Trying to outbox Usyk seems like a losing strategy. Deontay Wilder would continue and say that Daniel had suffered a reported torn ACL after his last bout and might actually be injured as of this fight. Which, if true, sucks for Daniel, considering he's already at a massive disadvantage, and this makes the knockout victory all the more likely. Then there's more news on the possible massive fight set up between Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua. Following along with that, we got more news on Anthony Joshua on the Oleksander Usyk Tyson Fury situation too. When Anthony Joshua was asked whether or not the Saudi fight is a possibility, Anthony Joshua would say this: "From what I've heard, things are positive. We've obviously got stumbling blocks. Fury's got to get past Ngannou, and Usyk's got to get past Daniel Dubois. Good luck to both of them." Anthony Joshua would continue and say, "So the goal is to have Usyk and Fury potentially compete for the undisputed heavyweight championship, with myself and Wilder slugging it out, and may the best man win. It will be a great event potentially, so we're just waiting to see what happens," which this would be an awesome event if this were to happen, but so far, to be honest, it's really hard to see Fury actually doing this in my opinion. Anthony Joshua would continue and he would state that he will not try to engage in a slugfest with Deontay Wilder, and that in fact, with his boxing IQ, he will try to technically outsmart Deontay Wilder. But he also said that if Wilder brings that kind of fight out of him, then well done. Wilder versus Joshua will definitely be an interesting matchup. Both have power. I would argue Anthony Joshua is a better boxer, but Deontay Wilder definitely has more power and a better chin than Anthony Joshua. Let me know what you guys think down below. And if you guys liked the video, make sure to like it. And if you guys disliked the video, make sure to dislike the video. And as always, have a great day.